Hey everyone, welcome back to Pure Coders. Today's video is going to be exciting because we're going to create a band name generator together. You'll learn how to input your city and pet's name to generate a unique band name. For this example, I'll use Lagos for the city and Bingo for the pet. Boom, we've got our band name generated. I'm pumped, and I bet you are too. So let's not waste any time and jump straight into it. Today, we're going to talk about the input function in Python. Just like the print function, input is a built-in function, but it's used to accept user input from the keyboard. So when you call input, it prompts the user to enter data and waits for them to press the enter key to pass the information to the computer. Unlike the print function, which simply displays text, input not only displays a message, but also waits for the user's response. Now, whatever the user inputs is typically stored as a string, but it can be converted to other data types as needed using typecasting. Let's see this in action. We'll start with the print function. When you run it, the program starts and finishes without any break. However, with the input function, it behaves slightly differently. After displaying a message like "What's your name?", the code pauses and waits for the user to input their name. The code won't continue until the user enters their name and hits the enter button. For example, I'll input TLAD as my name and press enter. Immediately after that, the program closes. But here's the thing. This code isn't storing the information that the user inputs, which is something we need to fix. We can do that by introducing a variable. Let's call it username. Now, this code looks complete, and when the user enters any info, it will be stored in the username variable and become a normal variable data. Pretty cool, right? That's the power of the input function in Python. All right, guys, here's your challenge. Pause the video and give it a shot. The first task is to create a variable called name and assign it an input that asks for your name. The second task is to create another variable called age and assign it an input that asks for your age. Go ahead, run the program, and answer the questions just like an end user. Take your time, and when you're ready, hit play again to see how you did. Everyone, if you successfully completed the task, awesome work. If not, don't worry. That's what learning is all about. Now let's go through the solutions together. For the first task, we created a variable called name and assigned it an input asking, "What's your name?" with a colon and space to separate the user's response from the question. Then, for the second task, we simply copied and pasted the code for the first task, but this time we renamed the variable to age and changed the question to ask for the user's age. Now let's run the program. It's asking us for our name, so I'll type in TLAD and press enter. Then it brings up the second question, and I'll type in 27 and press enter. Voila, our program is finished. I hope you all understand what's going on here. If not, feel free to go back and rewatch the video for clarification. Keep up the great work, and happy coding. Fantastic. Now we're taking things up a notch by not just collecting data, but also utilizing it. After the second task, we can use a print function to display the data we've collected, which includes the name and age. Using f strings, we can achieve this by writing Python print f, my name is name, and I am age years old. Let's run this. For the name, I'll enter TLAD, and for the age, I'll enter 27. And there we have it, the output. My name is TLAD, and I am 27 years old. What we've done here is passed variables into our print function using f strings. Once we assign values to our variables, they automatically update within the print function, displaying the desired output. Great job, everyone. We're really getting the hang of this. All right, before we wrap up today's class, let's try something else. I want to calculate how old I will be in the next 17 years. First, I'll create a variable named in_17 years and perform some addition on it, which will be 17 plus age. Then I'll use a print statement. Print, you will be in 17 years old in the next 17 years. But wait, do you think it will run smoothly? Let's give it a try. I'll enter my name as TLAD, and my age is 27. Oops, we encountered an error. The reason for this error is that we can't directly add a string and a number together. By default, anything you enter with input is stored as a string. To confirm this, let me comment out the code and check the type of data using print to type age. If I run this, you can see that it shows star as the type, indicating it's a string. To resolve the issue, we can convert the input from a string to an integer using the int function. This ensures that we can perform arithmetic operations with the input data. Now, if we run the code again, you'll see that the type is now integers. I'll remove all the comments and run the code once more. Entering my name as TLAD and age as 27 again. Great, the error is fixed and we have the output, you will be 44 years old in the next 17 years. Awesome job, everyone. We've successfully handled the error and got the desired result. All right, now it's time for your challenge. You're tasked with creating your very own band name generator, similar to what we've been working on today. Feel free to use the concepts and techniques we've covered so far. You can start by creating variables to store input from the user, such as city name and pet's name. Then, use these inputs to generate a unique band name. Don't worry about the guitar image for now, we're focusing on the functionality. Give it a shot. Pause the video and dive into the challenge. Good luck. Great job, everyone. Now let's go through the solution together. First, we have our guitar art, which I printed out using the print function. The rest is just ASCII art, and you can find similar art on various websites. Moving forward, we have another print function that prints our welcoming greeting. In the following lines, we create two variables, city and pet, using the input function to prompt the user to enter their city and pet's name, respectively. Finally, in the last line, we join both the pet and city variables together using f-strings and print it out. Now let's run this. We see the guitar art followed by the welcoming greeting, welcome to band generator. Then it asks us to enter our city. I'll type in New York and press enter. Next, it asks for the pet's name. Let's go with Buster and press enter. Boom. Here we are. Our band name is Buster New York. That's all for today's video. In our next video, we'll dive into the use of if statements and else clauses. Thanks for sticking around until the end of this video. I'll be including links to ASCII art resources and the Python files for today's video in the description below, so make sure to check them out if you need them for reference. I've added explanatory comments to each line of code in the Python files to help you understand what's going on. Please don't forget to support me by liking, sharing, and clicking on that notification bell. Until we meet in our next video, have a great day.